Yo, in today's video, we'll be looking at creepy and bizarre TikToks that will make you question your reality.
Conspiracy theory? Everyone's been saying for years the NFL is rigged, the NFL is rigged. They released the Super Bowl logo way in advance. And for the last couple of years, the colors have been participants in the Super Bowl.
Oh,
so they said
really?
the LA Super Bowl, and all of a sudden it was like a weird orange, and it was a blue and yellow, and it was the Bengals versus the Rams. This year it is the Ravens.
Okay.
No. Right? And,
Please say the Chiefs.
and the 49ers.
No!
Say the Ravens. So it very well might be a conspiracy.
Station out of Vancouver, this is their headline. Reba McEntire, Usher, and Post Malone are slated to perform at San Francisco 49ers and Baltimore Ravens Super Bowl matchup on February 11th. There are still 8 teams left in the playoffs. How do they know that the Super Bowl is going to be the 49ers and the Ravens? What?
Wheezy, here's the script to the 104th season of the NFL. Keep confidential. Your part is on page 9, scene 29, line 23. By the way, we just pre-ordered your new single, Cat Food, and can't wait for more. See you at the game.
Talk about he locked up because he was with the family. You got the game up, Rashawn. You was really up. But you sitting there chasing Blueface. See how much luck you gonna have. You ain't gonna have that much luck, I promise you. And I hope you didn't sell your soul, because the way you acting, you would think you sold your soul. No way in the world I'm gonna sit there and talk about, oh, that's what he get because he was with the family. Lil Petey always with you. That always got your back. He go to jail today, that's all you can say is, oh, that's because he was up there with the family. What the is wrong with you, Krishan? Sit there and bend over for Blueface, the same that's sitting on your son, that don't claim your child. It's the same nigga. You got the gang like.
Okay, she cut herself on glass, and she wrote in blood on the window, "I love you."
Don't waste my energy. All tears for people that don't deserve it.
So she going crazy.
From one of you beautiful beings asking me, is shit really gonna hit the fan? Like, I'm deep into my spiritual awakening. I see people talking about the end of the world, people telling me not to tune into this because I don't want to manifest it into my reality. What the fuck? First of all, thank you for your question. I'm so grateful that I can offer you guys this perspective, because I know most of you are probably like, what the shit is happening? So I feel like there are two sides to having an awakening. First, you have the spiritual awakening, realizing that you're connected to everything, that it all starts with you, and that, you know, you're an energetic being, everything is frequency, blah, blah, blah. The second one is the conspiracy theorist side, knowing that we have not been told the entire truth, which kind of goes hand in hand with the whole spiritual thing, because they obviously don't want you to know that you're a powerful, divine, spiritual being. There is a lot of fear mongering in the media right now, and I know it can be very overwhelming, because what sources do you trust? What do you really listen to? And I'm not trying to scare you even more, but from what I believe, my personal perspective is that there are a lot of fucking shifts coming, and this is literally why we're here. I know it can seem scary because in movies and TV shows, we're literally programmed to think that we know what the end of the world is going to look like. I'm not saying it's not going to be rocky. I'm not saying we're going to experience circumstances that, you know, we weren't expecting. It's like kind of a curveball, but I do believe that in the end it's going to be 100% worth it, because I don't know if you realize, but the system that we exist in right now is an enslavement system. It is a system that is meant to enslave your consciousness, and they hold your energy in their hands because they're literally after your energy. They program you from a very young age so that you have the beliefs that will make the matrix thrive. The matrix is an energy harvesting system. So when you realize that they want your energy because your energy is really powerful, you realize that it's about taking your power back. No longer feeding it to the external, no longer letting the programming in our subconscious minds run our realities. Where you place your focus and attention and energy is very important. When you dive into conspiracy theories and rabbit holes, it can be heavy because yes, this world is fucking twisted. I have read and seen many things that are very hard to believe, and this is why it cannot just be released to the population in one big boom. Do you know how many people would have psychotic breaks if they were told everything that has happened behind closed doors? While they were operating in their little life, they follow all the rules, they do everything that they're told, they're actually getting fucked from every single orifice. Literally. I wrote an entire ebook called How to Not Lose Your Shit After Unplugging from the Matrix for this main reason, because it's really hard to fucking keep functioning in the world that you know was designed to harm you, but you need to exist into it until it falls apart as it is falling apart, and then you realize you reincarnate to watch it fall apart. So I'm not telling you to put your attention on the conspiracies and dive into that, because all of that is over. We are here to welcome the transition that I believe is going to happen within the next few weeks, next few months. Not really a month situation, more of a week situation in my head. The only thing that I do not want you to do is be scared. The only thing that I do not want you to do is to think that the darkness is going to win. Don't focus on that shit. This third dimensional reality exists on fear, so obviously it's really easy to get sucked into fear and being like, oh my god, this could happen, this could go wrong, and then the news said this, and then it's too much. It's a lot of noise. So what I want you to do is to ground yourself and to express gratitude that everything is happening in a peaceful manner, that the transition is going to free so much shit off of mankind's back. There are a lot of fake hoaxes out there. So that's why you gotta be careful, because even stuff that appears to be light is not. The world is shifting energetically, and I know you can feel it because I can fucking feel it. And I know people are gonna say, I need proof. I need to fucking see. That's the fucking problem. Because if you need eyes to see, you'll never see. You are a feeling being. You have energetic feeling receptors. So you need to tune into your energetic body instead of these guys. Okay? I know it's hard, and I know a lot of people always ask me, like, how are you so calm about this? I'm calm about this because I literally realize this is what I'm here for. Like, let's be real. This planet is a shit show. This whole thing is like, why am I here? Why is the system like this? I don't get it. It makes no fucking sense. If it makes no fucking sense, wouldn't it make fucking sense that you need to bring some powerful souls and like kind of help? Like, come on, get the show moving. We got this. So it has to trigger thousands and thousands and thousands of souls to remember, to awaken. It's not awakening, it's remembering. Because when you reincarnate into the physical plane, you agree to amnesia about your divine spiritual nature, okay? So you just need to tune into yourself, ground yourself, meditate. I stopped meditating and I've started recently again. Holy fucking shit, that feels good. Because this thing is always, if you don't meditate and offer it time to just fucking go crazy, it's going to drive you crazy. I think that's what it was designed for. Just observe the mind, observe the fear, don't give into it, but acknowledge it, welcome it, don't push it away, don't resist it either. I know it seems like this world is like, you know, it reached its peak, like we're free, we can eat food and shit. No, it's literally all controlled. We don't want that because it was controlled to harm us, not to benefit us. So it would be nice to like get out. Anyways, hopefully that answered your question. If y'all have any more questions about this, I will answer them for you because I love you.
You know, it is a little bit crazy because, you know, you have like these two compartments in your mind, right? And one of them is telling you, you know, I got to work, I got to get money, I got to survive. I live in this system, I got to do it. The other side is saying money is the root of all evil, fight the power, destroy the system. You know what I'm saying? So you're going back and forth the whole time, which is the crazy thing.
America Hidden Lies in Plain Sight.
What's going on here, America? This sure do look like the Tartarian civilization that America.
Ooh, look at that one. Look. Man, I'm telling y'all, man, this city's underneath your feet right now. Wherever you at right now, I bet it's a city underneath you or something under you, a structure or something. We're living on top of cities and civilizations and a whole different world.
Ancestors and took they.
This video will touch your soul and Ifike.
Look at that.
I'm talking about Sacramento, Chicago, New York, New Orleans, and the rest of them.
Everywhere.
This video right here is plain proof that we living in a Tartarian civilization, and everything is a lie that we was taught in school. Y'all stay woke out there. Oh, we.
America, wake up, my sleeping beauty.
This video is fake and scripted for educational purposes only, for entertainment purposes only. Please TikTok, don't do it. Now this video getting to it right here. Y'all wanted proof, I'm showing y'all proof. Y'all better wake up. I walk around this every day, all day, seeing it, and I feel it in my spirit, in my soul. When I walk past it, it's like it's connected to me. It's like I understand the languages and the symbols on the walls. When I'm looking at it, I'm like, man, look at all of this. The concrete of the building's different. You see the red rocks and the clay from my ancestors. Indestructible.
Come on, big troll alert. Come on, leave them comments. I'm paying attention, right? Y'all really paying attention?
Is y'all really paying attention? Look at all the bells. Giant bells. Frequencies of the bells.
And that sound and that feeling, that is the frequency and vibrations. What the old world used so predominantly. And the true reason behind all the bells that magically disappeared. Or they tell us it was for ammunition for the wars.
You know what I think it is? I think it's got something to do with the frequencies and how it messes with us as a people, right? It's kind of like the movie Spider-Man, right? When Spider-Man has the Venom suit, right? The Venom attaches, the black Venom, the black goo. And they use the sound frequencies or the bells to get rid of the Venom.
But many truths get lost in the fog of war. The healing and uplifting properties of bells have been used for generations. But it goes deeper than that, moving us from the true nature of this realm, making us all that much easier to control, question everything from.
Bells in Hindu temples are not just ornamental. Their purpose is scientific and has been discovered by mantras and yogis. When the bell rings, it produces a sharp and long-lasting sound. This sound creates a unity of your left and right brain, making your mind go into silence. The robust vibrations produced during the ringing of the bells last for 7 seconds, encouraging concentration. The sound produced activates all of the 7 healing centers, known as chakras. By touching the bell before ringing it, you can enhance the vibration, and by standing with your eyes closed, you will feel the sound within. The sound of the bells is believed to destroy negative energy, including bad spirits and evil powers. Bells produce an auspicious signal that can calm the mind, please the gods, and elevate your spirit. Bell sound therapy is also used for anxiety, stress reduction, and emotional healing. What are you waiting for? You can try this right now at your nearest temple. I'm sure there can't be a temple without bells.
What we plan to do is work with them. This is a developmental system made by MC10, and it has an antenna and some sensors embedded in it. And what we plan to do is work with them to advance a tattoo that could be used for authentication. Now, it may be true that 10 to 20-year-olds don't want to wear a watch on their wrist, but you can be sure that they'll be far more interested in wearing an electronic tattoo, if only to piss off their parents. Right?
And that can have a design, right? Because they would certainly want some kind of cool design.
Options. And that's something that you wear, but you could also imagine including authentication in just your daily habits. So I take a vitamin every morning. What if I could take vitamin authentication?
What?
Vitamin authentication. Look, I have one right here. Well, here, I'll let you hold it. Would you like to hold it?
I'll hold it.
Okay. So this,
you guys see it?
This pill has a small chip inside of it with a switch. It also has what amounts to an inside-out potato battery. When you swallow it, the acids in your stomach serve as the electrolyte, and they power it up, and the switch goes on and off. And it creates an 18-bit ECG-like signal in your body, and essentially your entire body becomes your authentication token. Yes, this is true. Okay?
Okay, but...
Okay, so wait. So it's really true. So what this means is that becomes my first superpower. I really want the superpower. It means that my arms are like wires, my hands are like alligator clips. When I touch my phone, my computer, my door, my car, I'm authenticated in. First superpower. Like, I want that.
So we're not shipping that right away?
Yeah, no. We're not shipping that right away. But it sounds like...
This is FDA cleared?
So here's the thing. This is not science fiction. This pill is actually made by a company called Proteus. And they've developed it for medical applications. That pill has been CE stamped and cleared by the FDA. You can take 30 of those per day for the rest of your life.
And then what happens? Does your heart beat change? Does your
We can just tell that you've taken the pill. I mean, the medical
Yeah. Does
application.
Google now know everything I do and everywhere I go? Because
Yep.
let's face it, we like you guys, but you're from Google.
Just give him some water and let him take that.
Yeah, that is crazy. That looked like an old video too.
Propped up in our ancient places like the Grand Canyon, where our ancient cities are, and things like that. And you're talking about it's understandable.
Yeah, it's free energy, bro. I understand what you're saying. I got the whole concept of the whole where you're going at it. But
No, I'm saying, can you pronounce this word? Can you pronounce a word for me? Say yes.
yes,
Say Kenaninigan.
Kenaninigan,
Say Kenaninigan.
Kenaninigan.
Say Kenaninigan.
Kenaninigan. Can y'all say it?
Kenaninigan.
Oh.
That's it. Ooh.
Say it. Right, I know. We know who you are. Say it. That's why you know who I am. Say it. Say it. Kenaninigan.
Kenaninigan.
Say it properly now. Say it properly now.
All right.
Say it properly now. Pronounce it properly.
All right. Ready?
Kenaninigan.
Yeah.
Say it again.
Go ahead. I'll say it again, right? Kenaninigan.
Why you say it like that?
Oh my God!
2 days now we've been hearing explosion. There's cop sirens outside right now. We have not been getting any update on this at all.
They're blowing up the
They're
Bronx.
just posting our citizens at report of explosion. It clearly sounds like an underground explosion if you ask me. Wasn't they? The underground tunnels? I think something going on, y'all.
Mainstream science tells us that the sun is 93 million miles away and it takes 100,000 years for a photon from the core of the sun to get to the surface of the sun, and that it takes 8 minutes for a photon from the surface of the sun to reach the Earth's surface. We're also told that asteroids come from outer space and hurtle towards Earth, only to be broken into a million pieces where we are not able to find any evidence or proof of them. We are without a doubt protected by God's firmament. As I always mention, the Bible is strictly a science book. It's not meant to be taken in literal context. It's only literary. We have nothing to worry about under the dome. But if we are hurtling through space, then we are headed for a random catastrophe at any moment. There has never been any proof of an asteroid, meteor, or even moon rocks on the Earth, because first of all, we never even went to the moon. And second of all, when we look at glass crystals that were found all over the West
like a
Libyan
bomb
desert in
explosion or
Africa,
something.
some scientists will say, or they will claim that an asteroid fell down and it broke into a million pieces and it scattered all across the desert. When in fact, the actual answer is lightning, which is 50,000 Fahrenheit and is 5 times hotter than the surface of the sun, which is only 10,000 Fahrenheit. The obvious conclusion is that a powerful lightning plasmic event had resulted in glass being formed by the lightning, which would melt the desert sand together, called vitrification. We make our glass windows and cars and our homes out of melted sand.
Yo, this is crazy, right? My 7-year-old son asked me randomly yesterday, right? He says, "Dad, what happens when lightning strikes the sand?" Right? And I'm like, "What makes you think of that? Y'all talk about that in school or something?" And he's like, "No, I just wanted to ask you." And here we are today talking about lightning striking the sand.
Here's some flat Earth facts. During a lunar eclipse, the sun supposedly enters the Earth's shadow. But if the Earth was really 7,920 miles in diameter and the moon was really 2,160 miles in diameter, that means the Earth's shadow is supposed to be 4 times bigger than the moon. But the shadow on the moon is only 2 times bigger than the moon, therefore it cannot be the Earth's shadow, unless the Earth was way smaller than what they say. But yet they will tell us that it's so big, but we can never even find the curvature. The globe Earth theory has way too many inconsistencies. You cannot wholeheartedly believe that NASA is telling us the truth. They're literally deceiving us about our godly created home. All of our ancestors knew that the moon was not a three-dimensional object in space. And that's because they knew we were underneath a firmament, which is a plasma shield around our plane. Now we always see one face of the moon, though there are many phases. The moon is like a Batman signal that's projecting into the heavens. That's why no person has ever gone there. I repeat, no man has ever been to the moon because it's not possible and it will never happen.
There's a man by the name John St. Clair who patented an invention that allow humans to walk through matter. The patent number is US 20601 for 1 to 5A1. Listen closely, like, share, and follow.
Background of the invention. A human being is a hyperspace energy being living in a physical container or body that is comprised of 67% water. This high percentage of water makes this invention possible. Referring to figure 1, the hyperspace energy being receives energy from our dimension through 7 vortexes that run the length of the body. Each vortex connects to a separate hyperspace dimension having its own particular frequency. This arrangement allows for the development of 7 modular energy components corresponding to the mind, spiritual, eye, voice, body, atom, and plasma energy, ball, battery, and ground connection. Damn. 003, vortex A, known as the topic vortex, supplies energy to the mind and provides a channel of communications to other entities in this universe. Wow. This channel has been tested up to 100,000 light years, which is the diameter of the galaxy, and you guys can, someone else can pick up.
That means there are no limitations in the universe for us. You know what we reading? This said that there is a vortex coming from our body that is spanned beyond hundreds of thousands of light years. This proved my point that all of the galaxies and faraway worlds, we can access them through the mind, through the central nervous system, chakra layer system. They got this shit in a patent to the T, and we out here teaching the same shit, and they censoring it, blocking it, and laughing at it.
Shout out to Bro Sanchez.
Summertime in the winter. Like, it's very hot outside all of a sudden after being 10 and 15 degrees.
Very true.
The other week, I am concerned. I don't know about y'all, but I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of nervous. It feels a little too good outside. I don't know what's coming after this too good weather. I don't know if y'all thought about this, but I definitely thought about it because this weather feels off. Just a thought. This weather feels very off, y'all. Like, this weather is weird. I'm telling y'all, it's like freaking 80 degrees here. Summertime. Hot. I don't know what y'all doing, but I don't know. A lot of people getting sick.
Hey, yo, same thing here. It ain't just in Texas where she at. Look, we have like 0-degree weather, you know. Then next thing you know, it's 55 degrees yesterday. 55 out of nowhere. I'm like, what? Where'd this come from? Woke up today. It was snowing. I don't know what's going on with the weather. Uh-oh, why did you sacrifice Kobe?
This guy straight up asked LeBron why he sacrificed Kobe at a game. If you've seen any of the conspiracies or any of my videos, you know there's a lot of interesting things surrounding him and Kobe's death, but just watch his reaction.
Yo, Bron, why'd you sacrifice Kobe?
He looking like, hey, he gave him that eye like, come on, bruh. Come on, bro. What you doing asking that here? LeBron probably sent his peoples his way after the game. We need to check on bro who asked that question because ain't no telling what's going on with him right now. But yeah, man, these are some of the most creepy and bizarre TikToks that are out there. If you like the content, don't forget to subscribe, turn your notification bell on, and until next time, YouTube, peace.